The news investigation into an upcoming special election.
One of the candidates is not affiliated to any party and has a questionable background. Local 10's Glenna Milberg caught up with him today and is live with what he had to say. Glenna.
You know, the only reason it's questionable is because of this state's past with shill candidates and planted candidates put in races to fake out voters. But in this state house race, Frank De La Paz, who is the independent candidate, whose campaign address is actually back at this post office, he insists he is the real deal. De La Paz? Glenna Milberg, we missed you yesterday. We popped in on Frank De La Paz. His campaign for state rep is otherwise hard to find.
This district has been abandoned.
This retired builder, a former community council member with deep connections in South Florida politics, is passionate, he said, about neighborhood input into affordable housing. He's running as independent.
I think the way things have been going lately, I'll be able to compromise and reach on both sides of the aisle.
No party affiliation, though De La Paz was Republican. De La Paz says he knows well that in past elections, no party candidates were actually Republican recruits to dilute the Democratic vote. Are you a spoiler?
No, I am not a spoiler, nor would I ever play that card.
So
I'm very familiar with it.
Nobody urged you.
Nobody can ask me to.
Paid you to?
Nobody pays me.
De La Paz missed a This Week in South Florida appearance with his opponents, Republican Mike Redondo.
The homeowners insurance crisis is by far the biggest one.
And Democrat Johnny Farias.
We're talking about how we're going to feed our kids.
Division of Elections timestamps show De La Paz filed 4 minutes after the Democrat filed. You don't have a website, you don't have a platform.
No,
I can't even find your picture on the internet. He lists his net worth as $150,000 and plans to spend $10,000 on his campaign.
For what I'm planning to do, I can fund it myself.
So you have no contributors?
No, not that I could not have, but it's just that I don't want to commit myself to having to sell my soul.
This election is in early December. It's 4 months away, so there's a lot of time. And as of now, the Democrat, the Republican, the Independent, they will all be on that ballot here in District 118. And it's really going to be up to voters, as usual, to be really careful and responsible about knowing who they are voting for. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Southwest Miami-Dade tonight, Local 10 News.
The voters will have to educate themselves. Thanks a lot, Glenna.